Today's readings highlight the joy of sight and the glory that comes with following Jesus. Bartimaeus chose courage as he told Jesus he wanted to see. The prophet Jeremiah and the psalmist affirms God's power and plan to restore the faithful. In the gospel, we heard of the healing of the blind beggar Bartimaeus. Not only that he was blind, but also poor. His condition was made miserable by two on misfortune. We all know that the faith of Bartimaeus was something remarkable. Again, it was faith that brought healing to him. Let us examine the remarkable faith of the blind beggar Bartimaeus. There were two persons, a poet and an artist, were examining the famous painting of the healing of the blind beggar Bartimaeus. The artist asked the poet, "What seems to be the remarkable thing about the painting?" The poet responded, "The figure of Christ, the grouping of the individuals, the expression on their faces." And finally he said, "Everything looks excellent." The artist clarified, "Look," and pointed at the corner of the canvas and said, "Did you see the discarded cane lying there?" The poet responded, "Yes, what about it and why?" The artist explained, "On those steps the blind man sat with the cane in his hand. But when he heard Christ was calling him, he was so sure that he will be healed that he left the cane laying there and went to Christ as if he could already see." It was a tremendous faith of this blind beggar that brought him healing. Others saw Jesus work many miracles. They saw him heal lepers, cure the sick, multiply the loaves and fish, even gave sight to some blind men. Bartimaeus had not seen all those, for he was stone blind. It was his faith that brought healing to him. Again, he believed in Jesus with what he heard because he could not see any of the healing of what Jesus had done. Furthermore, Bartimaeus was not deterred by the opinion of the crowd. His need was greater than the desire of the crowd. So he cried out louder, with great courage, "Jesus, Son of David, have pity on me." And immediately Jesus stopped and instructed him, Call him here." He left everything, jumped up, and came to Jesus. And Jesus asked him, "What do you want?" Bartimaeus replied, "I want to see again." His great desire was granted. And Jesus said, "Your faith has cured you." Thereafter, Bartimaeus followed Christ. Although he was a beggar, he was a grateful soul and never turned back or exposed himself to the communities or the authorities, but followed Jesus like a disciple. Fortunately, may the lesson we have learned from Bartimaeus increase our faith. May his faith and experience teach us that Jesus cares for us more than anything else. And may his faith and courage teach us that Jesus listens and answers any prayers that are within the pain of our heart. May God bless us all.